Hi Sag, this is going to be your love and life message for the 18th through the 21st. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, Mercury placement of Sagittarius, anywhere where you feel like you have a significant placement of Sag in your chart. But as always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not a private reading, so it is not going to resonate with everyone that watches. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. Just let it go and leave it behind and try back in a few days. If you're new, welcome to Somachandra Libra. Don't let the name fool you. This is a channel dedicated exclusively to Libra and Sagittarius, so subscribe and hit the bell if you have Sag or Libra in your chart so you know when I read for your sign. Link to the website for private readings and to check out human design analysis is also down in the description below. All right, Somachandra Sagittarius, let's begin. This is a powerful reading. It's a very emotional reading. I think like love is reemerging between yourself and someone else. I can see that someone has been through worst case scenario, an incredibly tragic event in their life. Best case scenario, they went through a tragic event that was overwhelming for them. I think that this person needs a little TLC. You're showing up looking very intelligent, but very nurturing. Because the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment have come out, your fate and your destiny are at stake, quite literally at stake. Judgment for me with the Scorpionic energy is like a 20-year card. When I get the Wheel and Judgment, it's a big deal, you guys. The next choice you make could quite literally impact the next 20 years of your life. Like decisions you make, I think this year, I just heard this year, yeah, and I got isolated goosebumps all up and down one side of my body. Always a creepy feeling, but I know it's a download. The decisions that you make this year in this relationship could quite literally alter your fate and your destiny. And the Wheel of Fortune is always turning, and we can make many choices in life. There are going to be ups and downs, and anything could happen at this point. So you really need to listen to your best judgment and hear an inner calling. I'm not feeling like Judgment is a crossroads per se this time. It's more so, yes, there's some kind of a rebirth happening, but it's so important to listen to your best judgment because there could be some financial struggles down here with the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands. This is catching someone a little off guard. There could be a Taurus or a Libra involved. Of course, that could be you. That could be them. I think it's you because over here you came out as the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart, or maybe some Libra somewhere. But it's like, I always get excited when I see the Beloved card come out and I see like, the King and Queen of Cups came out. When I get a pair like that, I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm picking up on something really important. I knew it was important because my guide said use the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. As a lot of you know, of all my hundreds of tarot decks and oracle decks I have, this is actually my most favorite deck and my most powerful deck. So when they ask me to use it, I know it's really special and important. It is important. The Beloved, the Blade, the Curse came in reverse, and the Witness. The Moon is at the bottom of the deck. Cycles of emotion, heavy emotion. Right now, you need to know that everyone is sort of wandering between different states of emotion, different states of awareness. There's going to be a lot of cyclical emotions over the next 4 or 5 days. To any of you that follow your human design, if you are an emotional being, meaning the part of your body you can trust the most to make decisions that are right for you happens to be your emotion center, your solar plexus, you have really got to follow your authority. You need to wait to make an important decision, like massive life-changing decisions, because you're going to have ups and downs and cyclical emotions. But there is love here. And a truth. I feel like someone's really cutting through to the truth and being very honest. That's the card, sort of Libra discernment. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse. I'm fine. It's like cutting through to the truth and someone saying, I love you. You love me, I love you. I think you are witnessing a curse being lifted of some kind. This card is heavy. Look at the shadow covering the mouth of this person. There was something that was silenced. There was something that was untalked about. The curse represents not a literal curse, but like dealing with toxic stuff, bad behavior patterns, unhealthy stuff. I think you're witnessing someone accept love, show love, tell the truth, cut through to the truth, cut through bullshit. And right now you're just watching as something that was really unhealthy and negative may be happening between the two of you or for this person is lifting. I'm also hearing that someone gets a diagnosis for something. For whatever is wrong, the diagnosis could be very intense and severe, but now you know what the diagnosis is. Yeah, that's heavy. I just heard that and I'm like walking away from it because I don't like to talk about death and terminal illness in general readings because I don't want to scare people to death. But for a few of you, that's what's happening. Messages of love from the love angels. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I do have the star here, so someone does want to get in touch with a dream, but I think this might be more about healing. So there is a new beginning here, surrender. We do have to surrender the old before something new can enter our lives and let go. And then everything will work out. And Spirit's saying, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. If you're coming out as the Empress, whoa, there might be kids involved. You might be worried about that. You might be worried about someone's mother or baby mama. Or you're feeling very nurturing, but some of you have taken care of kids. You take care of kids. You've done it for a long time. You're kind of worn down. And the Queen of Pentacles, like you might do things just because you feel like you have to. Empress and Queen of Pentacles will just rush in, provide, and nurture. Trust me, I don't know. I have some Empress and Earth in my chart. So watch out for doing something because you feel like you have to or you should. Because it's only when you're true to yourself that you're being true to other people. There is a transformation taking place. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I'm telling you, the shit went down here. There is a new beginning, but someone does need to surrender things that are over so that they can let something new in. That can take time. Like that whole surrender bit can take a while. And in the meantime, don't make any rush decisions. Again, especially those of you that have emotional authority, time is your friend when you make decisions. Transformation doesn't always happen overnight. But I have death in the tower, so there has been some kind of a rapid and sudden shift. And it has brought in some kind of an ending. Overall energy of the person coming towards you is the star, but the way they feel is the moon. They see you as the Two of Cups, someone that cares about them, someone they can talk to. What you need to know, warrior advice, is the Four of Wands, and the final outcome is death. I just want to start there. I feel like it's like it doesn't matter where the cards are. It's all telling me the same story. With death, there could have been a Scorpio involved. Someone may have Scorpio in their chart. Even if it's not for, I'm sorry, I can't say a whole sentence this morning. For some of you, someone has experienced a literal death because the Four of Swords is a tomb with death, and the Tower with the Five of Cups. It's like, oh my God, it's so sad. It's really hard. There could have been a sudden death, a sudden bad health diagnosis, or maybe someone just like went through a divorce, lost their job. I mean, the tarot was very dramatic, so you take it as it resonates. Like, oh my God, this is over. And that could have been happening for you too, Sagittarius. Like, this is a massive sudden shift for you. Someone may also be realizing, like, especially if it's a family member, like, I don't have that much longer to live. My life is half over. I need to think about, like, someone's had like a sudden awakening, a sudden shift in perspective. This may have manifested itself into a real life event that was very difficult. But this person sees themselves as the star. They could have Aquarius in their chart. Of course, they don't have to. I have a lot of signs on the table here. Someone is hopeful. When we get death and the Tower, but we also have the star, there's a lot of hope for a healing. We have to come back from the Tower. This guy isn't walking out, he's falling out and he's naked. This was not expected. When he hits the ground, it's going to hurt. And if he manages to live, He will have to be calm. He will have to rest. This person, someone has to take care of themselves. Allow an ending to take place. It could also be just a divorce. The two of you might be breaking up too, or something bad has happened. For some of you, this might be a breakup, and this person's with the moon and the star and the Queen of Wands. They could be saying to you, you deserve to be free. I want you to be free. I have heavy emotions. You're the moon and the sun for me. You hung the sun, the moon, and the stars, but I see you as this beautiful, passionate, vibrant person, and I want you to be free. Or we've got someone here like wanting to heal, wanting freedom, focused on a dream. They want to come out of the moonlight and into the sunlight. There are two sides to them right now. One is uncertain and filled with heavy emotions. But the other part of them does believe that the glass can be half full and that there can be happiness maybe with you. It's one or the other. I just heard that message come through just now. It's like, I love you. I want you to be free. Some of you might be getting a divorce, but I kind of get the sense that like the new beginning is maybe you and another person coming back together. Here's the way someone's feeling. And this is a concern for you, I think, Sag. Clarifying the moon here. We could have Pisces here. Someone may have Pisces in the chart. Pisces is very idealistic, and when a dream dissolves for them, it can hit them pretty hard. They kind of wander around dealing with disillusionment. And clarifying this is the King of Swords, the Devil, and the Three of Swords. Well, I'll be honest, the King of Swords and the Devil is usually a red flag card combination for me. Worst case scenario, it can indicate something toxic or even like narcissistic or controlling and selfish. Poor Capricorn with their card being the Devil. Something not quite so severe. You could be dealing with an air sign or a Cap, or maybe a Capricorn or an air sign was involved. Someone may be going through something really difficult because we have heartbreak here too, like utter and total pain, just total pain. I do think with the Ace of Swords and the curse coming in reverse, someone may be like very much acknowledging that they have a problem, that they have a health problem, that they have a drinking or drug problem, that they have a mood or personality problem, that they've been through something just fucking horrible. The King of Swords with the Devil together can sometimes be a person, best case scenario, that really struggles to think in a dynamic way all the time, really struggles to think outside of the box. Maybe this person hurt the Queen of Wands, but I'm hearing that someone's like been through something really difficult, and the way they view the world is very difficult now. They have some issues, okay, and they're struggling to see them, struggling to deal. They may think that you're the answer. Again, I'm going back to the message because I am hearing it again. A few of you are pulling me on that. I'm hearing you say, yeah, we're breaking up. There are people breaking up. They struggle to see that they have a problem, but they do want you to be happy, I think. Either that or they're worried about you getting away from them. Oh my God, I'm hearing all the stories now. Always this way with a general reading. I apologize. I have to say everything I hear. But it's like someone's been through something difficult. They know they have an issue. They see you as pretty much the whole solar system here. They also see you as the Two of Cups. They know they can talk to you. They know they can talk to you. And clarifying this is strength, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. I shuffled this deck 11 times. Why? I don't know. I usually shuffle 7 times. They were together in the deck. These 3 cards came out together all at once. Heart of a Lion. It's taking you both strength. I'm hearing a lot of emotions. I'm also hearing and feeling like tears. Like you really want to be there for them. I think that they want to be there for you. Definitely very important heart-to-heart conversations that are very emotional and heartfelt. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't have to be a romantic partnership. This can be like, this may be someone that feels like a brother or a sister to you too. I'm suddenly hearing like a wonderful friend that lives very far away from you that you just love, like y'all have the same mama. Maybe you feel that way even if it's a romantic partner. It's like, that's good stuff right there. Like these kinds of conversations where we have strength and dignity and we try to be strong and we try to be kind to each other. I'm also seeing like people, like you hearing one thing, like heard it through the grapevine, and then you're going to talk to someone else. Some of you will hear about a death or a divorce or like something difficult that maybe happened with the King of Swords. Gosh, I hope the Queen of Wands hasn't gone up to heaven. Oh my God. Sorry it's so heavy, you guys. Like I'm hearing a lot of heavy messages. Here's what you need to know or your advice, the Four of Wands. This is about a home, a homecoming, a stability that exists, but that could exist. But clarifying this is the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, I'm hearing a couple different messages. Be patient. First message I'm hearing is because someone's been through something like insane here, and you're coming out with some cards that say, I love you, fawning, I'll take care of you. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. I do have an Empress here. Some of you may offer to help this person out. Like maybe this person just like lost everything and they come to you and it took them a lot of strength and you're like, okay, you can come stay with me, or I'll give you some money for an apartment to rent or a room for a while. You're very worried about the family, about the children, about your family, their family, worried about family in general. I'm also hearing, again, because death came out, we could have some 8th house vibes here, and which is the house of sex, death, and taxes. If someone has maybe, God forbid, had like a heart attack or has been diagnosed with some kind of an illness or is going through something like that, when I get cards that involve money, hearth and home and family, and this worry, like struggling to see a solution, this could be about a will or an estate, money owed to kids. There is a worry about how family and children will react potentially, or extended family. The advice is there needs to be equal give and take, but someone may have to be generous for a period of time in this situation. But some of you may get some kind of an inheritance. Someone may be getting some kind of, I don't want to use the word payout, that's not nice. But you might be immediately worried like, oh, how's that going to impact everyone else in the family? How's everyone else? I don't have justice here, so I'm not seeing like a will or estate come up. But for some of you, that is a thing, or like child support or splitting a house and getting equal dividends. Someone may be very worried about needing help, getting money, making ends meet. They're worried about family. They're worried about where to live. Some of you are going to offer to step in and help, because there's something just went down. For some of you, it might not be that intense, but it feels pretty intense to me. So I want to start with you. I used my Oracle deck. I'll take care of you. Yep, and you came out as the Queen of Pentacles, but you also came out as the Queen of Swords, so you're not dumb. I will take care of you. I'll take care of you, or you'll take care of something. You might take this person's pet with the strength here. Leo is sometimes an animal, a dog or a cat or a pet. You may take care of someone's pet or them. This is love. There is love here. I should have listened and fawning. Okay, well, sometimes fawning is a trauma response where we put on rose-tinted glasses and we think everything is amazing. Sagittarius, you guys are so great about the optimism and the rose-tinted glasses. One of the things that I like that Sag says is things are always going to work out. And I love that attitude. But the shadow trait of it is fawning. So watch out for fawning. Like, it might feel wonderful to have a person come to you and say, like, a curse is lifting for me. I want you to witness this. I want you to feel love and experience it with me. I'm going to just be really straight with you. That might just really do it for you. But you do need to allow for transformation, because something old needs to be completely dead and buried and gone before something new can come in. I feel like I should have listened. This person tried to tell you before how much they felt, how much they cared about you. And you maybe didn't believe them before, but now you're thinking, I really should have listened. I should have been there more for them at the time. but you couldn't be. And now I almost feel like fawning is like a guilt on your part, even though you don't look too terribly guilty. And here's your tarot, and I clarified it quite a bit. And I am going to do an extended because I'm seeing maybe a nurturing, caretaking generosity on your part for a person that quite literally just went through something traumatic and is nurturing and kind and beautiful as you look right now. You need to be careful to some extent. I do see that you're nervous about something because your cards are the Three of Wands. You're thinking about the future, the world. Some of you are like, this is a world away for you. This person could be very far away, or some of you, you could be far away from them with the world and the star, but you're thinking a lot about the future, a lot about the future. The Ace of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. You absolutely know where you're going. Some of you have Earth in your chart. Some of you are moving towards like a marriage or a serious relationship. Sometimes some of you are the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are focused on a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you have this in your chart, it's like you're taking this very grounded, nurturing, practical, down-to-earth, ritualistic approach. But she is the woman holding the coin here. And I think that you want to focus on this stability in your life and be stable. I'm hearing that you're quite a provider to a degree. I wanted to know just a little bit more. I felt like the Ace of Swords was a truth that you need to hear. So I clarified the Ace of Swords and I got the Nine of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Swords. Who the hell is she? I mean, when I get the Empress, I sometimes see a couple different queens because she's all four queens in the tarot combined. So I'm just going to, you take it as it resonates. Here's how I'm interpreting it for a general reading. I think you're already thinking about the future. I think you know what the truth is for you. I think you're willing to be very generous and nurturing here. But there is a part of you that's worried about, I feel like you're worried about being stuck in a situation that you're not prepared for. And furthermore, that's making you raise the sword, because here's the sword of discernment. I know some of you are here because you have Libra in your chart. That's why you come to this channel, because you have both. It never occurred to me when I created the channel that that would happen. Some of you have like a Libra rising or a moon or air, and it's like, I feel like you're saying, I'm worried that I'm going to get myself stuck in a situation that makes me feel trapped. I'm hearing trapped, or you're worried like, what can I possibly do? What can I do? And I think that as nurturing and loving as you're going to be, you're also going to be very direct. Sagittarians are known for their directness. You often come off like air signs because of that. You can be like really cut and dry with people. And I think that my feminines are going to be like, okay, look, I really need to make some things clear with you. I really need to get to the bottom of what's really going on. I hear that you want this person to take your advice. I hear that you're a giver of sound advice right now. I think you also, as much as you're concerned about them, you have some expectations. I also am hearing that the Queen of Swords may be a person that you're worried about. Because I have a King and Queen of Cups on the table. When they talk to you, they're the King and Queen of Cups. But I have the King and Queen of Swords. This may be like their ex or another woman in their life that you're like, I might have to deal with her, and I don't know how to deal with her. I also have been feeling like for quite some time, Sagittarius, that the Queen of Swords has been either a literal person that's a messenger to you. You're always the messengers to us. You're the angel that walks among us. But this person may be a messenger to you that has said something to you and you're afraid. Maybe she made a prediction. I don't know. Or you're worried about this person, or you're worried that you're going to have to be maybe harsh when you'd rather just be loving and nurturing and kind, because you do seem to want to help. You do feel love here. Maybe the Queen of Swords was someone that tried to tell you something and you didn't listen to them the first time. But it's hard. I am sensing some rose-tinted glasses here. Or maybe the Queen of Swords was a fawner. Who knows? You tell me. I mean, I'm picking up on what I'm seeing here, but it could be different for each of you. What this person wants to say to you is, I want to be more than friends. Okay, they want a little bit more than just friendship out of you. I'm willing to put the past in the past. This has to stay between us, secrets. Let's try again. I have caretaker at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and stay in your lane. Okay, look, you're not their mother, okay? Unless you are their mother. For some of you, you might be. I never know here on this channel. Can you caretake? Yes. I see that the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles very much wants to do that, but don't overdo it, I think, or there could be agitation and fighting and flight. Okay, fight and flight. Healthy relationship is here. It might take a bit of work to get there. This person definitely wants more from you. They want to try something again, and they're trying to let go of the past, but they are not ready for the whole world to know what's going on. This person may ask you to keep some secrets, and you're going to have to ask yourself how you feel about that. Sagittarians are not necessarily known or unknown for brevity and secrecy. That's more of a Scorpio thing. You're not blabbermouths. You're not stupid. So just know that this person does kind of want to keep quite a bit to themselves. You might want to get to the bottom of why. Maybe whatever they're going through, they just don't want the world to know. Okay, could just be that. This person may have some Virgo in their chart too. So this is how this person sees themselves. The Four of Wands. Okay, here's this Four of Wands again. The Moon, the Hermit, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, see how the Six of Pentacles is being generous here? So here, this person doesn't have a lot to spare. They may need help. They may need to be careful with money. This person does not have a lot of their own right now. They're trying to hold on to things that have value to them. They feel like they don't have a lot. When I get 2 4s, it's a person that very much wants and is hanging on to stability, because a 4 is a foundation. But with the Moon and the Hermit, for some of you, this person's older. They don't want to let go of their stuff. They're definitely going through something, and they're definitely searching their soul. This person might just need to chill for a while and just, work through their stuff. And I wanted to know what the Moon was for them. I wanted to know what the Ace of Swords was for you. And I wanted to know what the Moon was for them. The 10 of Swords, the Star, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, god damn. We have the Tower, Death, the 4 of Swords, which is needing to rest and stress. The Moon, the Star, like this person's been through something and they are trying to heal. They are literally like on bended knee. This person's been through something. They've put themselves through something. They've been through something difficult. They are like, I'm going to make it back to base camp, General, but I just need a hot minute. Like I need to rest. This person's weak right now. I hear they need shelter from the storm. They do need to recover. They've been through something that's awful. And for some of you, this person's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Oh man, like it's a lot. If this is a projection of you into the future, because sometimes this is a projection of your near future self. Some of you have to be really straightforward. You have to think about what you have as far as assets and resources are concerned. And you may need to make a decision moving forward that's going to be very painful for you. But I think you know that you'll make it through. And also with the Hermit, you've given it a lot of thought. Someone's given something a lot of thought. But there is an I love you. A curse is being lifted. I'm also hearing that some of you, especially if it's a family member, you are witnessing something that you have been waiting to see and hear for a very long time. Wow, but there's a lot of mixed emotions. I'm also hearing that a few of you have had like a reunion with a family member or a loved one that you really had a massive falling out with. They need your help now. They need your love. They don't trust anyone else. And you will be called to step in and help, but there are some things that you need to work out. I am going to do an extended because it's so intense, and I just feel like you need to know a little bit more. I want to give you a prediction of what whatever time frame Spirit's going to give us, how long this is going to play out, how long this is going to go on. Okay, Sag? So that's your very intense love message. My goodness, I did not expect this for you guys. And if it resonates with you, I really hope it helps. That's all I'm here to do is help. Link to the website for private readings is in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.